So I could not be happier to be introducing our guest preacher this evening, Bishop Ivette Flunder. She's older than I am, born 1955. I had to get that in there. Bishop was born in San Francisco, and she was raised in the Church of God in Christ, which I believe goes by Kojic. Is that correct? And she has been doing God's work her whole life. In response to the AIDS epidemic in the 1980s, she founded a whole bunch of not-for-profits to support people living with AIDS for many years, and those all became the YA Flunder Foundation eventually. In 1991, she founded a wonderful church called the City of Refuge under the United Church of Christ. That is really a church about bringing people who love Jesus, people who love the gospel, and people who love social justice all together. She and I have our master's degree from the same seminary, Pacific School of Religion in Berkeley, and she has her Doctor of Ministry degree from San Francisco Theological Seminary. In 2014, she was a keynote speaker in the White House for World AIDS Day. She's been a member of the Board of Trustees of Star King School for the Ministry. She is a member of the Presidential Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS. Her spouse, Mother Shirley Miller, how long have y'all been together now? 32 years. She is a cousin of Walter Hawkins, was ordained by him, if you know much about the Hawkins family. She is the author of a book called Where the Edge Gathers, Building a Community of Radical Inclusion. Those are all the official notes on Bishop Flunder. What isn't official, but is so apparent to anyone who knows her, is that she is an unstoppable, profoundly powerful prophet of God. Amen. And I've always wanted to grow up and be Bishop Flunder. She travels this world leading people and trying to get the church to be what it's supposed to be, which is a radically inclusive gathering of all of God's people. No matter what our gender is, our sexual orientation, our color, our class, whatever, that we are called to be together, that is the desire of God's heart. And with her whole life, she preaches that message and just goes everywhere establishing awesome things that do amazing work for God's will and God's kingdom on earth. And there is probably no one in ministry that I admire more than Bishop Flunder. And we owe you and your church, Sarah Helen and I both, such a debt of gratitude, because there was a time in San Francisco when we were having a really, really rough time. And we would go to the City of Refuge to worship, to have our wells filled up. And we would always come away from that church just brimming over with the Spirit and with love. And one of the very last things that happened before we got in the car and drove from San Francisco to here was we went to City of Refuge. Yes. And they brought us up, and in the worship service, they blessed us. And let me tell you, when you get a blessing at City of Refuge, you get a blessing. I can feel it to this day right here. Hey, you, your soul Lexus right here. And it was so healing and so powerful and gave us what we needed to come here and do the work here. And it was just the most wondrous gift that we would have had you not founded City of Refuge and made it all that it is today. So Bishop, we are so, so thrilled to have you here with us and so honored to have you in our pulpit. So will you join me please in welcoming Bishop?